Okay, good afternoon. You guys are officially looking at what I believe to be is the worst chart in all of the Fraser Valley. So here in Wally, previously called Surrey Central until they changed the name of it, because that's what government does if they want to make something sound better or worse. Just change the name, right? So here we are, December 2022 lows. We're now lower. We're roughly 5% lower at 507,000. And just take a look at that chart. It looks like crap, right? Actually, you know what? Let's see if we can find a worse chart than this. All right. Langley City. Nope. All looks well in Langley City. Well, I already know Willoughby Heights isn't going to be worse because everybody's moving here lately. Nope. Willoughby Heights looks good. Let's do North Delta here. Let's do like a Newton maybe. Nope. Maybe East Newton. $1,000,002. Nope. Newton's still doing better. Cloverdale. Nope. Abbotsford. Nope. Maple Ridge. Nope. What other areas do we got here? Surrey, South Surrey. Nope. White Rock, maybe. $1,696,000. Okay, White Rock is also below that low, but still not as bad as Wally. What else do we got on here? I mean, I don't know. New West, this isn't in the Fraser Valley, but nope. Let's do like a Guilford, maybe. No. So, yeah, you're looking at the worst chart in all the Fraser Valley right here, Surrey Central, aka Wally. So let's do a fun little exercise that I did on my last video comparing Vancouver to 2008 in the US, okay? I've graphed out the chart of Wally again here, right? Now, when it comes to stocks, and again, all of this is meaningless and just completely for fun, typically things will trade at resistance points. All right. So this would be a point of resistance right here because we bounced off of that at the previous 2018 high. So, I mean, the chart ticked up in January, but the market is so much worse in February in comparison to January. So I'm willing to bet this is probably going to roll over and start heading back down towards the 2018 high that we saw. Right. So let's draw this out and see what this could potentially look like. All right. So in that last post, that guy said that the market would bottom in like 2026 and then hit new highs in 2034. So maybe it does something like this. All right. Comes up for a month, heads back down. Maybe we bounce off this high, kind of trade down here for a little bit, jump back up into the trend. And we do something like that, okay? I don't know. This is just for fun, right? If that's the case, then you're going to see Surrey Central condos around $850K in 2034 or something like that, right? That being the case, you know, this has potential to go back down to, what is that, like 470 grand from the 509 rat right now. 467,000 was the May 2018 peak for Wally. So there's a lot of inventory in Wally right now. Like I think I recently checked and there was about 622 active condos on the market and only 22 have gone under contract in the last 30 days. And not all of them are going to remove subjects. Maybe 70% of them, maybe 60% of them. So that's like, I don't even know what that is. Like a 3% sales ratio. Like there's not even a market. It's not even a buyer's market. There is no market in Surrey Central right now. Pretty much nothing is moving. So, you know, prices are likely going to keep coming down in this area. And it could get pretty messy out there for Surrey Central because there's just so much condo inventory. Now, what I noticed though in Surrey Central right now, you can get like, you can pay less for brand new concrete on a higher floor in Surrey Central than you can for newer wood frame in Langley. And people love Langley right now. Langley's kind of the spot to be. That's where everyone wants to be. And people are like, they don't want Surrey. But just on a value basis, right? It costs like 30% more to build that concrete. And you're getting it for cheaper than you would wood frame in Langley. So just on a value basis, even though things look bad right now, it's a better value, right? There's a lot of inventory that's going to keep pushing prices down, but it's going to be very difficult to launch new product in Surrey Central now with how low the prices have gone, right? Like it's going to be very difficult to launch concrete. It's going to be very difficult to launch basically anything. And you know, by 2027, 2028, there's probably not going to be a lot of new inventory coming to market in Surrey Central. So if prices go down, eventually that inventory, you know, should start getting chewed up. And then again, you might be in a supply crunch come 2027, 2028. Now, people will look at this chart and they'll be like, why would you buy now? You're going to catch a falling knife, right? And I'm not telling you to buy now, but think about it like this, right? On the way up, people will say you're buying the top. Right here, people will say it's a dead cat bounce. Right here, people will say it's a falling knife. Which of these situations would you rather buy, right? Would you rather buy the dead cat bounce, which sounds worse than a falling knife? That means the drop hasn't even started. Or would you buy potentially the top of the market, which again means the drop hasn't even started? Or would you rather buy halfway through the drop during the falling knife? Me personally, I'd rather catch the falling knife than any of these other scenarios, right? Because you have to understand when the price is flat, there's going to be a negative narrative. When the price is going up, there's going to be a negative narrative. And when the price is falling, there's obviously a baked in negative narrative. And yeah, there's probably going to be more pain coming to Surrey Central in the short term here. But again, you're buying brand new concrete cheaper than wood frame in Langley. And, you know, at some point you would think that that concrete should be more expensive than the wood frame in Langley. So either the wood frame in Langley has to come down, or eventually the concrete in Surrey Central is going to get pushed up. So, you know, I think it's safe to say that Surrey Central is pretty much our Toronto over here in BC. It has a lot of similarities to Toronto. Tons of expensive concrete product, tons of concrete product completing, people walking away from deposits. It's kind of a mess right now, to be honest with you. That being said, again, the value as far as buying a condo goes, just based on the cost to replace that product, is the best in the Fraser Valley. That doesn't mean prices aren't going to go lower. It doesn't mean that there isn't going to be more pain. But currently, as it stands right now, time of recording, comparatively, Surrey Central is going to be your best value if you're looking to buy in the short term here. And that's only going to change if the prices come down in Willoughby Heights or Langley or everywhere else around Surrey Central. So we'll have to see what happens. But again, if you like this video, please do subscribe. If you want to chat with me about buying or selling, link in the description to book a call with me. I'm that Agent Kelly, and I'm making moves to move you. Peace.